Hey, loves.
Welcome back to Sierra and Ryan.
Talk the talk. Sierra and Ryan Talk the Talk is all about putting book talkers like you at the center of the story.
We're here to find out everyone's main character moments. We have been having so much fun along the way. And today we're going to talk about that fun. Just us, friend.
Yes. You and I. It's been a while since they've
Just
just
the
seen.
two of us.
Hey, we can make it if we try. I know that's right.
We have
Yes.
been trying. We've been trying very hard. It's been a lot
We
of
have.
effort.
Yeah. No, we've been doing. Okay, we have been
Do or do
doing.
not, there is no try. What the hell am I talking about? That's a Yoda quote
Yes.
for you non-Star
Yes.
Wars fans.
Oh,
Eh.
the show just started.
The show just started and the shade is knee deep.
I, so we're gonna get all into some current events. We're gonna talk about what we've been reading, what we've been watching, what we've been listening to. We're gonna
Mhm.
just have a fun episode. You guys are gonna get to learn some more about us as well, because I know you guys have kind of been like, okay, well, what about Sierra and Ryan though?
A little extra off the top. I'm on coffee number 3 this morning, and I'm already a morning person, so
Ye-
pew
Yeah,
pew, we are ready.
I'm excited, friend. I'm excited. This episode will air closer to when it's actually recorded. So that is why we have on our pride colors.
It is Pride Month. Happy
Woo!
Pride, y'all.
Happy Pride, y'all. Yes.
Ooh,
I'm so
so
excited.
good. Not that I
Yes.
shaded you for your June TBR.
I first of all, I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I was like, damn, Ryan's gonna get in my ass about this. I knew
I
it.
watched for 2 seconds and I was like,
I know. And
needs more
honestly,
queer. Needs more queer. Thank you.
you are absolutely right. And honestly, I'm not even crazy about any of the books on that TBR. I just threw some shit together.
Listen,
So
making
I'm
a
gonna
June TBRs are tough. Summer is like that's like a full season switch out where there's a lot
hmm
of books. I think just setting wise, I've been saving to read in the summer. I don't
Yeah,
like to
yeah.
read beachy or any of those kind of. Sometimes a summer novel needs to be read in the summer.
I do agree. I think a good I don't like to read heavy books in the summer months. So, like I don't want to
I
be
shake my
reading
head and yet
about
I kind of like to read heavy books all the time, but
oh
she's deep.
no. Come on, deep. Yes. Yes, drown in it. Drown in it.
Someone the other day commented on, oh, I did one of those book talk. This is the book talk book you are. And it was, I don't even remember. It was a book that I
hmm
have never read or known. And Mara and a couple other people, hey, Mara, in the comments were like, based on your taste, I would say this is probably a little young for you. I was like,
I
and so
love
I
it.
told my husband, I was like, babe, they know my taste. And I was like,
Yeah,
I
oh,
think I have to scroll back and think, what is my taste? And
yeah.
he looked at me and was like, deep, heavy. And I was like, oh, jeez.
Yeah. They aired you out. They aired you out. It was like, just in
Right?
case you didn't know, we've been watching, which is important. I love Mara, by the way. I love her.
She's so good.
She's so
Okay,
good.
well, we'll wait to get into our mid-season. Let's talk some current events since this will, to your point, we're
hmm
recording this and it's going to air pretty close to today. Most of our interview episodes, we have been entrepreneur Virgo to the max, and we have busted out in some sessions 3 a day. We've
Oh my
switched
God.
outfits. I've been a weirdo and switched out my backdrop based on the seasons and stuff.
Yes. Very committed. We love it, though. We love
So,
it.
but it's rare that we kind of really get to dive into current events. So I'm excited. And I know that my friend loves a little controversy. So I'm going to slice us
Oh,
off on the top and say, what's up with that ARC controversy?
okay. This was
Book
bizarre.
talk, breaking drama.
Very bizarre. Again, every time I get on the book talk, I'm minding my business, right? Sure. And
Are
then, of
you?
course,
Are you minding your business? Sierra, It's gonna be a
So the
shady episode. It's Pride,
I
okay?
s-
Reading
I s-
reading is fundamental, friends.
yes, come on, yes,
This is
yes.
a true Pride episode, okay?
I live for good shade anyway. I live for it. So the big story is that this lady who I think it was just this was posted on her bookstagram. I guess she posted it on her stories,
Oh,
and
okay.
she went on a rant. And of course, it made its way to Book Talk. She went on a rant talking about how if you have less than 1,000 followers and you didn't get an arc, that you need to work hard and you don't deserve it.
Oh,
And yeah, oh yeah, a lot of people felt very passionate about that and were coming at her and saying like, and I think I agree with some of the people who said like there are there's you can definitely get arcs before you have 1,000 followers. I've gotten plenty of arcs
yeah.
before. Yeah, right, right. So I it was oh sorry, I made a boo boo. Um, it was I don't know. I did these things are very trivial to me sometimes. You know, I'll say that.
I didn't see the initial post. I saw a lot of people post or what I saw when there was a actual video, I think, of that person, it
Hmm.
was real intense. And all I
Oh.
remember is, my timeline, I have a lot of puppies going on right now. I have a lot of rainbowy, and a lot of
Hmm.
good drag race stuff because we'll talk about some current content, but all stars, all winners. So
Yes.
I had a couple book talk ones come across my timeline, and that lady was intense. It
Oh,
was
she was.
it was like really pointed and really kind of angry, and I just was like over something that
Arcs.
number 1, it's not an arc for you. Number 2, if somebody wants to say that they got their feelings hurt, they can say that they got their feelings hurt. I don't know. I thought it was kind of weird too.
Yes. No, yeah. I mean, they are definitely allowed people are allowed to voice their opinions. That's what social media is. Like just people are voicing their opinions, right?
Mm.
But I think what was just so bizarre about it was like you said her anger. It was like she was pissed.
Full fume. It was
Ve-
very the lady in the Central Park with the
with the
dog.
dog.
It
Yes.
made me feel very like, I think you're from, oh, I don't know,
Mhm. Mhm.
not the city we became, not us gonna shade Long Island.
Ah.
Or Staten Island, whatever. No,
It was Staten Island. It
It's
was
Staten
Staten
Island.
Island.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry,
Yeah,
Long
it's Staten Island.
Island.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
um, no, so that is crazy. Have you, okay, second
Mhm.
breaking book talk controversy. Have you seen the shit about Book Talk Club on YouTube stealing everyone's
Ooh,
videos and reposting
I
them? And then
I
they're getting
have.
tens of thousands of views. So
Yeah.
people's TikTok videos are getting saved onto this person's device, obviously, whatever. They
Mhm.
are uploading them to YouTube as like book talk shorts and book talk reviews, but it's CCB readings review
Yeah,
of Love Radio, and all of a sudden it's up on YouTube, and someone else is collecting on tens of thousands of views.
that is
It was Evan
insane.
at Books Reviews Kill that I
Mhm.
first saw, and I think because he got a lot swiped from him, a lot of videos.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
so it's I mean, not to give
Ooh.
them a plug, but it's Book Talk Club on YouTube, and they are raking in a lot of views on other people's reposted content, which is such an
Wait,
interesting thing because their little watermarks are on the TikTok videos, and
yes,
but
yes.
also whoever that is, it's like you're just reposting someone else's, I don't know, it's kind of shitty.
They're also making money from that then too.
Right. Yeah.
I'm
Uh-huh.
thinking
There's
and I'm
there's
wondering like
permissions that are not granted there that
yeah.
TikTok, I hope, steps in because that
Have
is
you
some.
have you gone to the YouTube page to see if any of your stuff is up there? I,
I
I
sure have.
haven't.
I don't think that I'm important enough or on that mainstream enough of a circle, which is lovely. But I mean,
Mhm.
I saw a lot of people, like, it's all the main ring of like our
Mm,
popular, our book
yeah.
talk kings and queens and others were all pretty much in there. So I
Yeah.
thought that was
Yeah.
interesting.
I
But
mean,
I did go in and turn off my save videos just in case.
mine are still on. I mean, I again,
Sierra's like, take it.
I mean, very crass in my view. So that video would get taken down quick. So,
Yep.
yeah, so I think that's really messed up though. I don't understand why. I mean, I don't understand why someone would do that unless it's just for money.
Well, it's like
And that's
someone
what I,
who would like repost viral videos or like, like the knockout video kind of stuff. I think a lot of
yeah.
people used to like repost all those, like when people would fall and shit, all those compilation videos.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um, it's not like the person who probably uploads those that we've all watched on YouTube is the
The
owner of that
original create
content. And that,
right.
gets so heavy and sticky and like, ugh.
Okay, I have a
Really,
confession. I have a confession because
it's you. It's your
no.
account.
Ah! You got me. You got
I
me.
knew
No.
it. Just kidding.
I'm the culprit. No, I was saying I used to watch on YouTube TikTok compilations of beauty stuff or Amazon finds. And
Mm,
I wonder if that community like
probably the
feels the
same.
same way. Oh
I mean, that makes total
no.
sense that it would be, especially in beauty, that's such a big, wow,
Oh,
crazy.
oh, now I feel terrible.
Yeah, look at you, a part of the problem.
Damn, I am. I'm
I
learning
am
so
really
much
on
about
it today.
myself
Let me just,
I know. I know. I'm learning so much about myself today. Wow. Wow. I'm having a revelation
oh,
here.
geez. Okay, a little lighter. Little lighter here. What about and I don't know if you've read it. Do you have any feelings about the red, white, and royal blue casting? You
I
already knew what I was going
have.
to talk
I knew.
about.
I'm like, I have. Just Greggy has been talking about it nonstop, though.
My God,
Oh
just
my.
Greggy commented on I made a video saying my husband read that one. I had bought both for him, and I got Playing the Palace as well. But at the
Mhm.
time, it was like, okay, well, I'll read this one. You read that one. Who I don't need to read like a million fantasy novels about that. Marrying a prince. And just Greggy loves red, white, and royal blue. And so I posted this
Yes.
video of like red, white, and royal. Who? I read Playing the Palace. I haven't looked at it yet because I'm scared. I saw that he liked and commented on it. And I hope that it's not like,
I'm sure
go read that
it's.
damn book.
So what's the controversy? Are they not in? What is it? They're not in love with the character, the cast that they've chosen, or what's
Oh,
going
well, I don't
on?
know if it's not as that one's not as much of a controversy. What I will say, and I'm not positive if any of this, it's all just secondhand hearsay. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
not to like trigger anyone who watched a certain trial. Don't anyone talk about it. I don't want to hear anything of your ideas about it. Okay, but um I think people were just excited. I did hear, I don't know if either of those actors are gay, was the only kind of controversy that I had heard.
Ooh.
But I was like, well, who's to say what their sexuality is or what, I think that's kind of
Mm-hmm.
I saw that as like a headline on Twitter, but I figured like that's kind of bold to just assume. And,
Yeah.
no offense to anyone, but if you're an actor in Hollywood, I don't know if you're exactly straight. So
Right. And then I
it's a
mean,
fluid place.
it really is a fluid place. And you've got so many gay actors who play like straight roles all the time. And I mean, because like the guy from Bridgerton, he does a great job. That guy's so hot. God, that guy is so hot.
Oh,
Oh, you know what I'm
Anthony.
talking about. With
Yeah.
yes, he's hot.
Jonathan, I think Jonathan
Yeah,
something.
that sounds about
It's
right. Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah,
Yes. And can sing.
beautiful. Can
Hmm.
he?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, he's so hot. He is so hot.
Mm.
I'm sorry. Oh yeah, let's get back on track.
I think we're going to be off track all episode, but I think that's the best. That's part of the fun. This will be probably a chaotic mid season, but in a good way.
I love it. I love chaos. You know, I'm an agent of chaos.
An agent of chaos.
Chaos.
Are you what are you watching currently? What's your
Okay,
current rec for us? Oh, you have
I'm
one. This feels
watching.
confident.
I have two. Obvious. Well, I mean, I'm sure everyone's watching this, which of course is Stranger Things. Have you ever watched? Wow, you've never seen Stranger Things.
I have seen all of the merch, and I saw Winona Ryder on that award show stage when she was that doing all those faces.
Yeah,
But no, I hope no one's upset. I have never
that's
watched Stranger Things.
That's really surprising. It seems like something you would like.
I don't know. It
No?
never no, it didn't appeal to the no, I don't know. But, I'm
I
like a
mean,
fairy
there
tale person. I watch,
okay,
like,
okay.
that type of I'm over here in Castleville, so I don't know if
Gotcha,
that
gotcha,
I don't
gotcha.
know.
I mean, it has
But
elements of
people love it,
horror.
and there's a new season, right?
The new season is the best season yet. I am obsessed. It is so good. So I know everyone's watching Stranger Things. So, but what I really want you all to watch is Legendary. Okay, that's what we need to be talking about here. Okay,
Legendary,
Thir-
legendary, legendary,
yes,
legendary.
yes,
All I
dips and
really wanna
spits.
be is an icon
Yeah,
or a star. Yes, it's legendary.
ah,
Yes, legendary,
yeah,
legendary. Deshaun,
yes.
Deshaun.
Deshaun, ooh, Laomi. Oh my
Kiki
god,
Palmer's on this
Kiki.
season.
Yes, Kiki Palmer, and of
I love
course,
Kiki Palmer.
and Law Roach. Ooh, I love. I want to be styled by him so
Talking
bad
about
one
some
day.
reading, Law Roach is whipping out reads left and right. Okay.
Okay, the
It's
new season, so good.
I don't know if anyone. I mean, this is a bit of a. Well, it's not really a spoiler because you won't know who it was for. But there was
Hmm.
one where Law.
Hmm.
Oh, sorry, that just put me to sleep.
Yes.
Like, oh,
Oh, oh, oh.
shit.
He's even more vicious
Brutal.
in this new season. He's very, very brutal in this new season. But if you don't watch Legendary, you need to. It's based around ballroom culture. Several houses come to compete for I think $100,000, and the performances. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. I'm in here. Usually I watch it while I'm working, and I'm like in here like yes, like I'm in the audience. I'm engaged. It is so much fun. It is so
It is so
good.
fun.
The reading, the shade, I love all of it. I live for it.
Each week is a different theme. I love a
Hmm.
theme.
Yes. Oh,
Every
so
ball,
good.
you bring it every ball. I love it so much. It's
Yes.
so fun, so creative. I think the backstories are really cool on that show.
Oh
Um,
yes.
and each week they have had really killer guest judges.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They've had this season. They've had who I love to see was Leslie Jones, and they had Leslie Jones dressed as a
Maleficent.
Maleficent.
Yeah.
Ooh, that look
I
was
was
so good on her.
She looked well, and that they like cinched and
Y-
padded her out. I mean,
Yeah.
she looked
y-
incredible. Bob the
yes.
drag queen was a
Bob.
guest judge. Bob the drag
Yes.
queen, when we were starting this podcast, I love Sibling Rivalry, which is Bob the drag queen
Yes.
and Monet Exchange, one of my favorites. And Bob happened, well, I'm not going to spoil that, but Bob was there when a certain someone's house went home, which was a funny connection, but
Hmm.
I'll leave that for the viewers at home.
Oh man. So yeah, that's what I'm watching. How about you?
Well, wait, I
What
do
are
want to let me
Ooh,
reprieve. Tell us
okay.
about what are you loving about Stranger Things? I feel like I don't want to
Okay.
snuff that moment out for you. What if it's great and I might need to watch it?
You know what it is for me this season is I love that all of the kids are like they look like adults now almost. The action is just so I'm a good I love to be thrilled and I also love action, and the action this season is so good. It's just it's intense and it has me on edge, and I live for those kinds of moments in TV where it's just like like I just like I lose my breath or I'm like, "Oh my
Oh,
god."
would I be able to
Yes.
get in? Would I be able to start at season 3 if I don't feel like watching the other two? Without like, does it give a decent enough recap at the beginning? You're like, "Mer."
I mean, uh, I'm gonna say no, and the only reason I'm gonna say no is because you kind of have to understand the friendship from the beginning with all of
um,
them, and there are also characters who are in the newer seasons who weren't in the first season. And it you
mm,
need to watch because they do really build up on each other per season. So you would actually have to watch from the beginning, in my opinion, to
okay,
just be understand all of what's going on and why the town is experiencing this weird thing that's going on. But I'm telling you, give it a
okay,
try. Give it a
oh, okay,
try. Okay?
I will
All right?
promise.
No, I
I
will hold you
will.
to it.
You know what? I do think that it has, when I've seen previews, it has a similar kind of gritty quality that True Blood has for me. And I
Mm.
loved I don't know if you ever watched True Blood, but I used to
I
love that show.
did. I
I was all
did.
into True Blood.
Yes.
And it kind of has that same, I don't want to say like backwoods something, but it seems deep southy to me or something. No?
No.
You're
Mm-mm. Nope.
Eh.
Nope. Not at all. Not at all.
I'll say
I mean,
I'll keep you keeping me informed on it. You know?
okay.
No offense to any of the Stranger Things fans, just it might be too much for me. I don't know.
I mean, well, did you watch Game of Thrones?
Oh yeah. Loved it.
It's nothing like that. Never mind.
I was gonna say, but I love knights and castles and shit.
Yeah, that's right. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't. Maybe I don't know. I mean, you could try it and see if it would be something that's. It is. You know what? It is more sci-fi, so maybe that's also why I enjoy it.
I like sci-fi.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
We'll see.
I mean, give it a it's sci-fi, kind of creepy thriller horror elements to it. So,
Hmm,
you know, I don't know. I don't know,
okay.
friend.
That's okay.
Anyway, what have you been watching? I need to know. I need to know.
Okay, I have also been watching Legendary, obviously. Love
Yes.
that.
Mm-hmm.
To that, also been watching RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars All Winners, which is the
Okay.
first time that a winner has come. Well, not the first time. We had BB Zahara Benet come back on All Stars 3. But All Stars All Winners, 8 winners have come back to have like a superstar competition, and none of them are going home throughout the whole season. They're just collecting stars. So by the end, the top 4 will be selected by who has the most stars. So it's kind
Mm-hmm.
of incredible because it's the first time on a Drag Race season we get to see everyone's drag from the beginning of episode 1 all the way to the end. Um,
Yeah.
and some of my favorites are on. Raja is the winner of
Okay.
season 3, one of my favorites ever. And Jada
Mm-hmm.
Essence Hall won season 12, which she won in quarantine. So she literally won lip syncing in her living room. And
Wow.
hell yeah. And she's hilarious and beautiful. Um, Jinx Monsoon is on from season 5, and Shea Coulee. There are just some
You
bangers.
know,
I
I
text you that
love
picture of
Shay.
Shea Coulee in that
Yes.
royal, I think it was
Mm-hmm.
a Maison Valentino outfit with this
Mm-hmm.
like incredible braided headpiece. Just when it's all
Stunning.
stars, you know that number one, there's going to be money in those costumes, and then the fact that it's all stars, all winners, it's heavy.
Is the pressure like? Are they like? Is the competition's intense? I'm assuming, right? Like very, very.
You know what? I think that everyone's pretty seasoned and pretty good. Like you've got to be good at improv to get through those, and I think a lot of them being drag queen performers are really good on their feet. I also would say, and if it were me, I mean, I don't think that any of them signed up without some talk with production of like everybody's going to do a good job, right? Like everyone's going to get a good edit, right? We're all winners. We're going to be treated as
Mm,
such. I would
yeah.
assume that that happened. Um, but it is. I mean, it's going to be a tough. It's so hard to look at that group and think, okay, we're going to chop it in half and make a top 4 that will then all lip sync against each other for the crown of all crowns.
That's some serious bragging rights there. All stars, all winners, and
Hell
then the
yeah.
winner of all stars, all winners. You wouldn't be able to
Hmm.
shut me up
Is that a
forever.
triple crown? Bing, bing, bing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hell yeah.
And then I'm
Hell yeah.
also Real World Homecoming New Orleans for anyone who watched the Real World New Orleans with Danny and Melissa. Melissa was like my favorite. And David, come on, be my baby tonight.
Oh,
Do you remember
doesn't it go
that?
by a
So
God, what the
bad.
that
So
was so terrible.
they've brought the whole cast back and they're redoing, and so we've been like deep into that. And it's been a
Yeah.
great content month. My favorite, Obi-Wan Kenobi on Disney
Mhm.
Plus, my friend.
Uh,
We're 3 episodes in currently as we record today. Um,
mhm.
we are picking up after Revenge of the Sith, where you're gonna like glaze over on this.
I
After
am. I'm gonna be
Obi-Wan
like,
leaves Anakin armless, legless, burnt to a crisp. You were my brother, Anakin. You were the chosen one. Anyways, after he leaves him, Anakin becomes Darth Vader.
oh,
Okay.
Anakin.
So then Padme, Luke and Leia, born, Padme dies. Okay. The twins are separated and put into hiding so Darth Vader and the Emperor can't find them. Obi-Wan Kenobi, as the Jedis have all been defeated, goes into hiding. Okay. But he's on
Okay.
Tatooine because he's got to watch over Luke. And anyways, this is where we've picked up. So we've got a hermit Jedi. Okay. We have the Inquisitors, the Grand Inquisitors coming to hunt the Jedi. A
Okay.
beautiful new character, Riva, played by Moses Ingram. There has been some
Ooh, some
controversy
controversy. I have heard about
because
that.
people are racist and
Mm-hmm.
have been sending her like
Terrible.
horrible, like really fucked up, disgusting death threat shit,
Yeah.
and like saying horrific racist shit to her, and like to the point that Star Wars, their official pages,
Mm-hmm.
put out statements like,
Wow.
hey, we don't stand for any racism in the galaxy, and we just have this to say: if you don't like Moses Ingram, we resist. Ooh. And then Ewan McGregor came out and filmed a video
I saw
and was,
that. Yes. Yes.
and I love Ewan
Yeah.
McGregor. Oh my God,
Mm-hmm.
he's like an angel. And he
Mm-hmm.
did. He was like, we are the number one show. I'm so excited that we have like busted out all the ratings. Um, but so disappointed that there are
Yeah.
racist fans
It
in the
is big.
galaxy. So I have been, clearly, I got super excited. I'm so excited that we're Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Yoda is my favorite character, but Obi-Wan Kenobi is like right there. And Ewan McGregor and Alec Guinness, his predecessor, the original Obi-Wan, just
Ah.
incredible, incredible
Oh
actors.
wait, the original one is in this TV show?
No,
So
Alex Guinness
okay.
has passed, but so the first
Oh,
four, 4, 5, and 6,
yes.
77, 83, and I don't
Mhm.
remember,
Mhm.
or 80 and 83, excuse me, um, were the original trilogy, and Alec Guinness played Obi-Wan Kenobi. Ewan
Got it.
McGregor played a younger Obi-Wan Kenobi in episodes 1, 2, and 3 from 1999 through the 2000s.
Okay. Oh,
And yes, I
wow.
am your resident Star Wars historian. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yes.
My nerd's coming out. Well, my nerd's been
I
out,
love
but
it. I
my
no, I
Star
love
Wars
how
nerd is
excited
on
you
full
are. I
display.
love how excited you
So no,
are.
that show's been cool, but it has been kind of a bummer just that people are so
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
making it fun. Like if you know anything about Star Wars or anything about George Lucas,
Mhm.
okay, Google George
Right.
Lucas's family, peeps, you
Mm.
racist assholes. But also, when you look at what he's made, and he's made it very clear, it is against like the good versus evil, which
This
is
e
like the authoritative power, and
mm,
it's very clear the light
yeah.
and the dark. Okay, so
Yes. Yes.
and that's what.
I need to get into Star Wars. I tell you this all the time. I know you're disappointed in me. You and I but I don't I'm so you know what it is? I'm intimidated by the amount of shit I have to watch. That's really what it's down to.
But even I haven't even watched all of it. I mean, there's some stuff, like there are some episodes of like Visions and stuff like that that I haven't watched that were newer, or I did not watch Bad Batch, which is a
Mm,
new animated um show on Disney Plus. I didn't
mm,
watch that, but I have watched most of everything else. Definitely all the live
mhm.
action. But I think you should start with The Force Awakens is a good place to start. And I say that my
Okay.
classic Star Wars fans at home don't get wigged out with me. Uh, Sierra as a newbie, I think, and a really snappy, I think that's a great place for you to start and then
Okay.
see where you
Okay.
want to branch off, because it is pretty much a retelling of A New Hope, which is the original movie, which is my favorite, but
Oh.
a retelling with a wonderful black main character, John Boyega.
Ah,
You
yes.
then can follow the controversy behind him being kind of sidelined, which we talked a little bit about with Book Baddie Bree earlier in the
Mhm.
season. Um,
Yes.
so there's a little controversy in there for you two to get into. That's part of the most fun of Star Wars fandom, is diving into all the speculation of like what's going to happen in the next movie, and there's so much lore, and you're like, I'm making this more intimidating for you. There's
I am.
so much
I just
backstory that you can go on so many different directions, and people can be so connected, and everyone dies and can come back, so it's like, fuck yeah, whatever you want.
okay. So start with The Force Awakens. Okay.
Full chaos. I don't need the rest of this
I
coffee,
love
but
you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you so.
what about music? See, let's change it up.
Oh,
So I think that was good TV. For everyone
that
at
was.
home, I am gonna ask. I bet my husband probably watches Stranger
Mhm.
Things. I need to ask. What about some tunes though? What's kicking off your summer?
So I'm not really that much of a music person, but I one of my favorite is it's an
Jess.
R&B duo called Van Jess. I don't know if you ever heard of them before. They make they're really good friends with Kate Trinata, who is awesome producer. But they released an album, and I'm oh, actually, I've got several albums. Okay, so they released an album last year that I missed because quarantine and whatnot. They released an album called. Hold on, I'm going to tell you right now. It is called Homegrown by Van Jess. So that's what I'm listening to right now. I'm very.
Mm,
It's very. It's very. It gives me their vibe gives me 90s R&B. Their voice is deep,
love it.
it's rich, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Of course, I'm listening to the newest Kendrick Lamar album, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Yes, and my mom
Oh.
actually surprised me with tickets to go see him. I know.
Whoa, when are you
I
going?
August, so we're going back to my hometown Philly to go see him August 9th. I'm so excited.
Oh
I'm
wow.
so
That
excited.
and
Yes.
I mean just from his I've seen his Grammy performances that were like
Mhm.
not only like powerful but stunning visually, like
Yeah.
exquisite visuals.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
exciting.
He's my
Hi
favorite.
mom.
Hi, mom. He's my favorite rapper. So that was a really nice like surprise. I'm enjoying that
Oh.
album. And then the last album that I'm going to bring up is Chromeo. Chromeo is a funk band. I've
Oh.
seen them in concert twice, one time in New York, one time in Charlotte. I've been following them since I was in college. I'm a huge fan of them. They released a EP over quarantine called Quarantine Casanova, and it's all songs based about, and they're funky. They've got like funky beats and whatnot. I mean, they're very catchy,
I
very
like it.
catchy. Yes, so that is what I'm listening to right now. Very different. I know.
Mhm.
I know. I'm all over the place. I'm all over the place.
I'm surprised that you said that you're not a big music person.
You know, I've never really been a big music person per se. I mean, I like the songs that I like. I like the stuff that I like, and then that's it. I'm not really one to go and find new music though. Yeah, I'm more into reading and movies and TV. That's my speed. So
Yeah.
yeah, so
Mhm.
yeah. But what about, I know you are listening to some good
You know, I
stuff.
wake up, hello.
Yeah.
I love music. I'm not always great at knowing what's current. My husband Brian is better at
hmm
that, and is like likes all the new kind of stuff. I'm kind of shit. I didn't realize with my music taste. I generally am kind of also deep and singery songwriter kind of stuff.
hmm
Uh, but I did pull a couple that are like soundtracking my summer.
Okay.
This is very TikTok, and
hmm
I only know the song from there. But "Sunroof" by Nikki Yor and Dazzy or Daisy. I
hmm
got my head out the sunroof. I'm watching my favorite
Oh,
tunes.
yes, yes,
So
yes,
good. So
yes.
I just downloaded that. "Out of the Blue" by Courtney
hmm
Govan. Courtney Govan is a beautiful, beautiful singer that I follow on TikTok. And last year released "Serotonin," which was so good. And this year
hmm
she's got "Out of the Blue," and it's really, really fun.
Is she like
Um,
a blues sing? Like what kind of music does
she is
she?
a pop
Okay.
contemporary pop singer,
hmm
and it is like super vibey and upbeat, and her voice is incredible.
Yeah.
And she is busting out there for all the beautiful plus size queens, and
Yes.
looks freaking stunning doing it. It's she's incredible. And then two from last year that I bring
hmm
around well, every summer since. "Renaissance" by Aluna.
Okay.
Aluna, if anyone is not turned on to Aluna yet, you need to go download Renaissance. It was in 2020 that she released. Do you know her or you've never heard of her?
I've never heard of her.
Oh no, my body's pumping all night long. Mm. I've been waiting for something like this. She's so vibey. She will like DJ. She's got a lot of like cool.
Oh.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Stunning, incredible. She also had a song recent with I think Diplo or something like that. One of those. Yeah, yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
she is incredible. And then for Pride, my favorite
Yes.
Pride person, I love Vincent. Vincint. He was a
Mm-hmm.
person who was, I think, on that show The Four, but he has a song, Please Don't Fall in
Okay.
Love. And when I'm telling you that that voice
Mm-hmm.
is like, it's like sends a shock up your spine, just the power and the vocal that comes out at some of these
Mm-hmm.
notes. You're like, wowza.
Okay,
So
Vincent.
Vincent is in an incredible, and I think headlining Nashville Pride.
Ah, go him.
Yeah, I won't be here, but well,
Oh well, yeah, well.
anyways. So yeah, that's what I'm listening to. Those are my faves.
Yes. I'm gonna have to go get into Aluna
You're gonna really
and
like
then
her.
okay.
And that's good too,
I
especially,
like a good pop. I like
that's like
pop,
a good, it's real relaxy, but then you can,
hmm
I feel like it does a mix. You can either be like me and kind of sit there and just like groove out, or it could be full on like those glow stick people, like
I love the glow
fur,
stick
the
people.
fur goulashes or whatever the hell they're called, mucklucks. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore.
It's okay. It's okay. I know. I'm excited. It's like I'll take music suggestions, but I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go find no new
You'll
music.
like Aluna. She's cool.
Okay, Aluna and Vincent. Okay, I'm gonna have to write that down. I'm excited. I'm
Yeah.
excited. I'm
Okay,
excited.
friend, I feel like that's a pretty good cover. Are there any other current events or content that we need to touch before we get to our Q1 to Q2 results meeting?
I know. Come here. No, I think we did really good wrapping up our current events. I think we did great. I think we did. I think we did great. We gave
All
them
right.
a vast amount of stuff for them to get into.
That was a lot.
So that was a lot. I hope you guys were taking your notes.
Meanwhile, we're like, oh yeah, we should really do a couple episodes just you and I, and here the chaos just ensues. If this is any insight as to what Sierra has been dealing with on the back end of creating this show,
I
send
love
her some
him. I don't
love.
care. I love him. I love all of him. All right, let's move into our Q1 and Q2
you know,
results.
look, work trigger coming through.
Coming in hot.
Woo. So we are, today is June 4th, we'll say. I mean, who knows? We'll probably put this episode out for like June 28th, maybe. So
hmm
end of the month. But June 4th is today. And to date, we have released 8 episodes of our show.
Okay, run down who have we talked to already?
We had a fab premiere party, hey,
Yes,
and
we
then we
did.
kicked it off with Keese. Still one of the best interviews to date. Just such a
Mm,
great talk. Maya,
yes.
Bree,
Yes.
Kyle, Patches, Patricia, hey, Tori, Sydney Lynn, Brianna. Oh, we haven't got. Oh,
did you just drop a spoiler?
I just dropped 2. Well, actually, technically not. Technically, Brianna would have come out, so
Okay.
I did drop a spoiler for.
You dropped a spoiler. Exclusive.
This is an exclusive. Well, they don't know who is because there's a couple.
Ooh, okay. Smart.
There are, and I
Smart.
actually have another that I did really want on our first season,
Mm-hmm.
who's a very good one to thrill
Okay.
us. So we might have
Okay.
to chat with that season 2.
Yes,
But
yes.
yeah, so we'll have. Anyway, we have a lot of people. Do you want to say do you the interest, we can't really even throw out first names because
Mm,
they're very interesting first names.
names, yeah.
Like they're very distinct, I'm trying to think
Like
of
throw out
it.
another spoiler. Is that what you're asking?
Okay, that's another look. I am a Star Wars fan that loves a spoiler. Okay. Ooh, 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 ooh,
You're
ooh.
you're a spoiler lover. Interesting.
You know what? I think it's a control thing.
Ooh.
You know, I can
I do
control
not
my
like
expectations.
spoilers.
It depend. I mean, it'll depend on what it is. I spoiled
Yeah.
myself for The Force Awakens with Star Wars. I did
Mhm.
not spoil myself with The Last Jedi, and I did not with the end with Rise of Skywalker. But
Mhm.
generally, sometimes I peek. I like to peek.
Wow. I can't say that I relate. I can't say that I relate. I do not like to be I don't like spoilers at all. Cuz
Sometimes
it
it's the
will
journey that's more important. I don't know. Especially with movies, a lot of times I'm looking at their set decoration choices and their dialogue choices, their costuming, their hair and
Mm,
makeup. Their, I love all of those parts and pieces. So I don't know. Maybe sometimes knowing what's going on makes me feel. Though I did. Ooh, friend, this is actually kind of a decent segue. One of the books on my June TBR, my whole June TBR is
okay.
right here.
Yes, yes,
It's
yes.
called Never Let Me Go by Kazu Ishiguro, who wrote
Mhm.
also Clara and the Sun, I think. But
Okay.
I only
Yeah.
picked it up at Barnes and Noble. It had one of those like staff pick sticker things
Mhm.
written,
Just
and it
yes.
said in all caps, "Do not read the back. Trust me. Pick this book up. Page Turner. You will love it. Best book I've read in years. Thank you." And so I was like, hmm.
That's
And
intense. That's intense for
it did.
Barnes
It's
and
like, don't
Noble.
read the back. But I've been on my little I've been reading at least one a month that has either like a Nobel Prize or a Pulitzer Prize or a Booker award
National
winning
Book Award.
whatever.
Yeah,
Like I've been
yeah.
doing
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
National Book Award books. So I thought, okay, I'm going to pick it up. Um so I guess in that way in books maybe I don't like a spoiler.
Fair enough. Yes.
Do you see
I
how
can
I brought
understand
that
that.
back around?
I did. Come on, segue. This is what we're doing.
Ooh, ooh, ooh,
Yes.
ooh.
Yeah. Okay. So are we just gonna go into June TBRs? Is that what we're gonna do? Is
Why
that what
not? You want to?
okay. I want to. Okay. So here's where I am. Wait a minute. Here's where I am.
Okay.
I am going right now. I'm currently reading "You Made a Fool of Death with Your Beauty" by Kweke Emezi.
I just saw Chi Reads talk about that book. That cover is so pretty. What's it about?
Stunning. It is. I didn't read the synopsis. I just bought it. I have no idea what it's about. I'm on
Hey,
chapter 3.
it
I'm
looks
on
good.
chapter 3. It's I'm enjoying it so far. Then I'm going to be reading Last Night at the Telegraph Club.
Oh, I have that right here. Oh,
Yes.
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 Okay,
Yes.
Asian, love it.
Yeah.
Okay, New
Mhm.
York,
Yes.
a I believe a sapphic love affair. Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
I'm here
Yes.
for it.
Yes. And then I can't read. Oh, well, maybe I can. I don't want this to fall on me. I'm gonna be reading the Obelisk Gate and the second book, and
Oh, NKJ. Yeah,
which,
yeah, yeah.
but the first one had a lot of gay representation in the book. Yeah,
I have that
yes.
over here too. There's
So
another trilogy or something by her because when I was in Barnes and Noble, I saw that the Broken Earth trilogy, but then there was just one giant book that said
I think
some
it's
other trilogy, and I was like,
I think it's called the Inheritance trilogy. Is that might be what it's
oh, but
called?
it's a whole different
Mhm, mhm,
intro.
mhm.
It looked intimidating. It was big.
Yeah, I think the first one in that series is the 100,000 Kingdoms or something like that. Have it in my wish list if anyone wants to buy it for me.
Interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, that is what I am reading, and I'm also going to be reading. Hold on, Black Sun
Yes.
finally, and then I have I think by the time this video comes out, I'll have done the book tour. But they sent me Fever Star.
Okay, I started Black Sun, and it's very good. It's
Oh, it is
very
so
good.
good.
But okay, that first thing scared me. It scared me.
Did it?
That first scene, it scared me. I got scared.
Don't be scared.
But
Don't be
anyways,
scared.
that's a good.
Okay, so
Oh,
yes,
friend, I'm very impressed. You queered up that
thank you.
TBR just
I
lovely.
know, I know. You
Thank
gave me
you.
the, and I was like, "Oop,
Honey,
let me get my
me
shit
and the rest
together."
of the days will be coming for you. Okay.
Yes, I'm gonna make my video. I'm gonna make my video after here, so y'all don't get into my ass. I don't want no problems. Okay, I don't want no problems.
I love it.
So yes, okay. Share your
Great, June.
TBR.
Okay, I have an ambitious TBR,
Okay.
but I
Oh, come
also
on.
have some pretty long flights and some travel stuff happening. So I think I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
have a really good reading month. I already finished last night. I just finished Fade Out, a mystery
Who's
by
that by?
Joseph Hansen.
Mm-hmm.
This follows Dave Branstetter, who is an openly gay detective. This was written in the 70s, and he is looking for
Really?
Fox Olson, who was mysteriously, like, his car and everything went off the cliff. It looked like he died, and so it's the mystery
Mm-hmm.
around that. Very, very gay, and there is a lot of interesting pieces with Dave kind of struggling with the loss of his original lover, um,
Oh,
and then a lot of really interesting kind of queer intrigue with the actual mystery. But this was written back in a time where people were not openly like that. So
yeah,
I was
yeah.
excited to see this. I got this at Barnes and Noble, and I was super stoked about it. I loved it, and I have not. The past couple mysteries I read were not didn't knock my
The,
socks off, and this was one that I felt not only intrigued but kind of cool to see some of the language. It was back in the 60s
mm.
and 70s, so there were a couple things that maybe didn't age perfectly, a
Right.
lot of things, but overall I thought it was a really, really well written mystery.
That
Okay, so I
sounds
already
really good.
read
It's called Fade Out. Fade
Fade
Out.
Out.
That
Yes.
sounds really good, friend. I'm
Very
gonna have to
like
check that
Dick
out.
Tracy, old Hollywood, lots of
Ooh,
detective-y interview, like he's
Dick
interviewing all the people. Yeah,
Tracy.
it's cool.
I haven't heard that name in a while.
Right? So my TBR 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 on my TBR.
Ooh, you can do this.
I think I can. Okay, so
You can.
first, Galathea Ga- by
Galit.
Madeline
Ah.
Miller. I bought
Mm-hmm.
this from Waterstones and had it shipped from across the pond, love, which I
Oh,
probably didn't mean to,
really?
but I did. So that is on there. Recitif by Toni Morrison,
My
which
girl.
Hey Kyle at Panic Kyle
Hey,
recommended.
Kyle.
Sounds very interesting about,
Yes.
and completely, I guess, left up to your interpretation on the race of these characters and the ambiguous
Ooh.
nature of that. It sounds
Ooh. Okay. I need to read. I need to
fascinating.
read this. Yes. Yes. Yes.
That never let me go. So
Mm-hmm.
hopefully it is like as intriguing as they say. I Oh shit. Oh.
Well, I know who I can't give my secrets to now
Honey,
because
all right. No, it's just because I'm with friend. I'm with a friend. I'm gonna read Persuasion because of two of our
damn
unnamed
it,
guests
that's
that I didn't
right.
spoil. That's okay.
Yeah. Maybe
Okay.
I'll put a bleep in. I'll bleep in.
Oh, bleep it. Yes, yes, yes. That's good. That's good. Okay. I read last month The Memory Police by Yoko Agawa. I
Mm.
cannot stop thinking about that book still. I loved it with every inch of my being. And so I bought every other book by Yoko Agawa. So I bought this. There's
Wha-
11 short stories. This is called
Ooh,
Revenge, 11 Dark
revenge.
Tales. And they're apparently juicy and scary.
That
Ooh,
actually sounds pretty good.
right? I
It
got If I Was
does.
Your Girl.
Ooh, I like
Looks
the title of
really
that.
incredible. So this is a trans drama about this girl. Amanda is the new girl in school, and she's
Mm.
got a secret. And I think there's some love that happens. So some trans representation for Pride.
I love that.
Less, I'm finally going to get into, which
Mm-hmm.
is a winner of a
Mm-hmm.
Pulitzer Prize. This sounds kind of fun and light, so I thought that would be a good one for the plane.
Yeah.
I have already started reading this, and I already love it. This is called Whistling Vivaldi.
Okay.
which, in short, this is a nonfiction about how stereotypes affect how we operate, what we do. And this
Ooh.
black man, okay, basically
Mhm.
decided, or somehow I've got yet to figure out, went through and started whistling Vivaldi classical music to become less intimidating to the white people around him. And so this is kind of all about how all of those things, and white, female, Latino, black, teen, gay, Indian, male, Asian, like all of these boxes kind of affect us.
Yeah.
So getting a little deep with my nonfiction. 30
Interesting.
days, oh, the 30 names of night, excuse me.
Mhm.
This is also by a trans author, and I believe Night is the main character. And this is, I want to say, after this trans character's mother's death,
Mhm.
um, goes on kind of a self exploration. So excited, and I mean, check out how
Hey.
stunning
Yeah, I
that
love
cover
that
is.
cover.
And the
Yes.
last, I have been holding this book and waiting and waiting and waiting to read it for the right season. And
Mhm.
because I'm cheesy as
Mhm.
hell, I'm reading 7 Days in June in June. Ah! And I also love, so I'm writing. I have two manuscripts that I'm working on, and they are, I've been working for years on them, but I have, Book Talk has just kind of kicked up all of that. There is a lot of trans themes and a lot of that kind of stuff. So reading these books, and 7 Days in June, they're both writers. So I
Yes.
thought, kind of having that time on the plane, I'm going to try to write as well. And I thought, let me get kind of immersed in the trans experience, and in Writerville, and get myself off to a good start. So this is a power pack June for me, and it's some of the books that I've
Yeah.
been most wanting to read all year. But like I said, I do have long flights, so I think I can do it. Wish me luck.
You've got a busy month going on, friend. You got a busy month. You can
It's
do
it's a
it.
lot. Those are so
You
good though.
can
I'm
do
so impressed with your swap out, friend. And I
it.
think
Thank you. Thank
it's
you.
gonna be, you're gonna feel
You're so
immersed. I can't wait for last night at the Telegraph Club. I need to.
I I saw it in the and I'd seen so many people talk about it before, and I was like, "Ah, I want to read this book so bad." So actually bought it yesterday. So
Whee!
I can't wait. I
You
can't
you know,
wait.
though, award winners, when I first started reading like one a month of something that had won an award, it was,
Mm.
I felt like, well, does that necessarily mean that it's as brilliant just because this group of people, whatever. See, I have not read one of them that I've not been like, wow.
Yeah,
Even
I
if it
mean, and that
wasn't
was
exactly my
also
speed, it's been like, damn, that was beautifully written. That is
listen,
like well
you're in
done.
for some good reading if there is some type of award on your like
Yeah.
I mean, I just knew. So I was like, "Oh, I need to pick this up." So I'm really really excited. And I think I want
Whee!
to actually read Survivor's Guilt by Robin Geigel, which is the trans author. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know that.
yeah. This one. Oh. Trans
Oh,
author, and I think it's a trans lawyer as well. That's in the
oh, cool.
yes. So I think I'm gonna give this a try as well. So yeah, you got
Amazing.
me. You got me. Thank you so much for straightening me up.
For queering you up.
For querying me
Hey!
up.
Somebody had to do it, okay?
Yes. I
Oh
love
my
it.
gosh. So we had that was a good, I'm excited that we talked about June TBRs. I'm so excited about yours.
Yeah.
What, let's get back a little bit to our
Hmm.
season-y recap. What, out of those first, by the time this airs, say 9 guests,
Oh, this
do
is
you have
stressful.
like a favorite moment or like a top three best moments, or, and then we
Okay.
can do like what
Oh.
the ones that we're most excited for to come?
Oh, I'm stressed. Okay. So this is stressful. Of course, you would make me go first. Damn it. Okay. My favorite. Okay. I'm gonna go to Kyle. Right. We're gonna start with Kyle.
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 Oh shit, I know what it's gonna be.
his his is actually a twofer, okay? Because I really, really loved one. I really like again. I hate to. Kendrick Lamar is my favorite rapper, but I loved seeing him appreciate Kendrick for his abilities and wordplay,
That was great.
and I loved having him explain that to me. And then the other part in my Kyle thing, of course, is the Britney Spears. No, the
Fergalicious.
Fergalicious. Fergalicious.
Fergalicious. You
Delicious.
should make the boys go loco. It's so good.
That is so good. Okay. For my second, I'm gonna go with Patches. You know, I love I love her, and I for me it was learning that she had been like I guess working so hard and had like all of these experiences and really use them to create her platform and build something that is phenomenal, and it's just working so well for her, and I love just watching her even now after our interview has aired and seeing her succeed and
Her
go on these television
podcast is
shows and podcasts, which
awesome.
so good.
I've listened
So,
to
so
every
good.
episode. I love it.
Yeah, yes,
Yeah.
yes. And then my third one I'm gonna go with so Brianna is has aired at this point, right?
Brianna has aired. Last episode. We'll come after her.
Brianna's my favorite because simply because she was getting her hair braided while we were interviewing her.
Hell yeah.
And that is such a black experience. And I just
Amazing.
was like, yeah. And then Juneteenth is this month as well. So yeah. So
Come
I
on,
was
June
like,
19th.
yes, June 19th. So I just those are my three fave moments.
That was good. Those were all
Okay.
good. And
Yes.
yeah, it was so fun. And as you were listing out moments, I was thinking about like for the when you said Kyle, I was like, oh, I bet it's the mom at the library taking him to the library story. And then it was the other two, which I was like, just a testament to how many fun and incredible moments we've had. I think if
Yeah.
I'm thinking about my top three, I'm looking over here at the list of our this is
Hmm.
our little season wrap up down here.
Hmm.
For sure, it was one that I think hit me as we rewatched it, and I wish that we would have almost taken a little bit more time to kind of get into it. But Sydney Lynn Ray, that
Yes.
incredible creature,
So
talked
amazing.
about that being Native American is one of
Hmm.
those things where people like try to quiz you on your percentage almost to
Hmm.
like until you're able to speak out you need to like prove that you're a certain percent. And I listening back, I think I was so excited that we had Sydney there, but I listened back and was like, damn, that was kind of an open road that we left uncharted,
For
and that would have been such a great combo. So that was one of my favorite
yes.
moments. But
Even
just her,
editing.
like what she said, I think we almost dropped the ball a little bit on following up on it, but you brought it back up at the
Yeah.
end. I loved that moment.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I think Maya just
Maya.
God, I love Maya so much. The excitement that
Oh,
Maya brought made me feel so loved, truthfully, that
yeah.
like through the whole like she just felt like like she was really excited to take part in this. And it was
Yes.
only our second interview and I was so nervous. But honest, I think that she is the type of bubbly that I am and went down so many different roads, and
Yes.
I was right there with her. I was like, yes, 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 yes. So I want to I don't think I can pick one specific, but I'll say maybe Maya's Fast and the Furious story that I sat there like, what
Oh
the hell?
my
Huh?
God.
But
Oh my God.
I just loved watching her talk so excited about something. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I
Yes.
yes, love that. God, there's so many, so
Mhm. I know.
it the
I know.
craziest thing is that I was talking to Brian last night. That Brian is my
Mhm.
husband. I don't think I've ever said his name. It is Brian Orion.
I love it. Does
Eh,
he spell it with an I or a Y?
does with an I.
I. Nice.
With an I. I was talking and I said, it's so crazy to think that I followed these people on TikTok. We follow these people,
Hmm.
have set up play dates 20 freaking two of them, okay?
Yes.
And have
Yes.
met and had so many, like, interesting conversations. I It's honestly wild to think about. We have really
Mm,
made fr and now it brings a whole different life. I'm sure you feel the same, like, as I now see their videos, it's so
yes.
different because 'cause I'm like, "Oh, shit, that's my friend." Like,
Yes.
that's my boo, that's my person.
I find myself engaging with them so much more often now if because it feels like it feels comfortable.
Yep,
It feels like, we know pieces of each other now, and it feels
true.
really special. It
Yeah.
feels so special. Yes.
One more, and I am on
Yes.
also shout out Bree,
Mhm.
because
Yes.
May was Mental Health Awareness Month. We probably should have
Mhm.
thought smarter and aired that episode then, but next
It's
season,
okay.
we'll get it
Yeah.
together,
Yeah,
but
it's our first season, we're
it
getting it together.
was. We're doing
Yeah.
great.
We're doing great.
But Brianna being so candid about her mental
Yeah.
health and that ever evolving journey, I just think that she is the freaking coolest and bravest, and um I don't know. That's one that has
Yeah.
stuck with me since.
Yes. Yes.
And one that was like it surprised me how candid, and one that I feel like I really could call Brie if I needed to. You know what I'm saying? And
Yes. Yes.
I feel like that with a lot of our friends that we've met. I think that the dreams I have of walking the streets of Paris with Tori are so real.
Please, because I'm not, I'm gonna cry.
I'm right. I
I'm
can't believe. Wait a second.
No, because
That like
there
transcends a
that
favorite
no
moment.
that yeah, yeah, that's a like that whole episode really meant so much to me. And when I posted it on my Instagram page, a lot of my like mutuals and friends were like, "Wow, like oh my god, you got to talk to her," and they could like really see like how much it meant. Oh, I'm getting emotional again. Fuck. It meant so much to me, like for me to talk to her and just tell her like you really inspired me. Like we don't get to tell people who we like look up to, even if they are just regular everyday people,
Yeah.
that they mean something to us. So that meant so much to me. God damn it, Ryan. Oh, I don't want to cry. So yes, she's bigger than a that's it. That is 2022 for me. Period,
Uh,
point blank.
it's so
Yeah.
good. And
Mhm.
okay, let's just give a favorite moment of
Mhm.
Bree. Let's talk about the biggest rising star of our first
Yes.
guest. Friend Bree, Book Baddie Bree is gone, baby, gone. She is
Yeah.
like
What's she?
up
Is she
in
at
the
like
stratosphere.
50,000? She's
Yeah,
at 50, something like that, right?
brand
She's at
deals out the wazoo. Hallelujah. She's doing
yes.
incredible and is
Yes.
so, so good.
With
The
that
content,
super cute her new profile picture, the cartoon.
oh, is
That's so
so
cute.
good. It's so
It's
good.
so
It's so good.
cute.
And I did say
It's so
earlier that
cute.
Keese was still one of my favorite
Oh,
interviews. And I have to just
yeah.
say, as someone who is, I am a giant music listener and I love just the auditory art. I think
Mm-hmm.
Keese's voice, I'm so
Mm.
envious of the
Really?
depth and the timbre of that man's voice. Keys,
Mm-hmm.
listen back. He has
Yeah.
like this beautiful roundness and umph to it's a yeah, anyway. And that was so much fun to
I
talk to
really
him.
just appreciate his interview because he's the first one that we posted, and I think the first one
Yeah,
that we had, and I
true.
think he was perfect to jump this show off because he was engaged. He asked us questions.
Yeah,
He was very much like really like going with the flow. He was so good. It was so good to just like he was perfect. I enjoyed him. I would
I
love to have him
agree.
on again in the future, maybe to talk about maybe some more gay black male romances or
Oh,
whatever.
I did
Yes.
start I forgot. That is on my
Mhm.
I don't have it here.
Mhm.
That's on my Kindle. I did start reading Keys. I'm like a chapter in, so when I read like 4 pages, but I did start reading The Jock. And
Did
here's something,
you?
yeah, and weird that we just talked about Paris. It is like the first few pages, they're showing up at their dorm room, they're studying abroad in Paris. I am
I love
into some
it.
international
I love it.
romances and travel, so that sounds very exciting to me. So I
Mhm.
have actually gotten in. I haven't gotten to any of the sexy parts yet, but
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, so many good. Oh man, it's
I
honestly so funny
just
that we literally just listed off every single person that we talked to, but damn, we really have had it's been incredible the people we've spoken to and how much they've shared.
I just can't wait for the people to see the second half. I mean,
Second half
your
is
your britches are
sick.
going to be blown away.
Not your britches. Not the britches, baby.
I think we have some like really dynamic people coming up, you guys. Like, are you going to drop another spoiler?
I'm not. I promise. I'm not. I'm not.
You look like you want to.
I'm looking at the list of names, and it is to your point. Yowza, we are it. It's insane because it just is getting. I think we're getting in our flow, and as
Mhm.
these interviews have progressed, look, there's been a couple episodes where I can't help myself, and I've asked questions as like you've started talking, and I'm like, well, actually, let me ask a question on top. But getting better, and
You are.
the I feel like every single person has been surprising. Like
Yes.
literally every single person has shocked me to what they've brought, and like what they've told us about ourselves has been
Mhm.
wild. Let's
Yes.
Should we do like a top 3 without spoiling too much of what those moments are or the people?
Fuck.
Can we do like 3 teases for what we're or like maybe do we do hints? Look, I love a tease, friend. Ooh, ooh.
Okay, wait, let me pull up our list because I'm we listen, it's first of all, it's
Meanwhile,
a
I'm just
lot.
gonna start naming names.
Yeah, I know. And I'm like, don't you say a damn thing. I'm gonna add a lot of bleeps into this episode.
Oh, good, you are gonna bleep it, so I can really quick just say
Why would you it's gonna be
bleep, 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 bitch.
it's gonna be a one long bleep. It's gonna be just one long bleep. Damn, you making my job hard. Making my job hard.
Keeping Cece on her
Okay.
toes since February
Okay. We're
2022.
gonna talk about moments and not people. Okay. So
Okay.
I'm gonna need you to feel what I'm saying here, right?
Okay, I'm gonna
Because I'm not gonna say
focus.
anything. Okay. So this person has a online bookstore, and
Oof. I
you
already
know who
know.
I'm talking
I
about,
already know. I already
and the
know.
name of the bookstore is very
I already
and
know.
that
I already know.
that that whole interview felt spiritual. Did it? It felt
Like a soul cleansing. And like I have to go reflect on my life choices and my life. I sat after that episode shaken, but so still. Like yes, friend.
mhm,
Yes.
mhm. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
That's a great one.
Okay.
People are gonna be like, "Who?
Okay.
What?"
I know. Okay. I know, right? I know, like, ooh. Okay. So our next one also has a bookstore, but they live up north.
Uh-huh. Yes.
um, and have some of the most amazing recs
Yes.
ever.
Leading in the
And
community. Okay.
leading, yes, yes, yes,
You found this
yes, yes.
person quite fine. Let's just say it
Oh, please.
outright.
I could not
And
get
it's
myself
true.
together. I could
We
not
can
get
all appreciate that. Oh my god, I
yeah.
almost just said the name. Boop, 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 boop. Also, I mean, let's just say that because we have brought that is one of our habits of talking about how beautiful our guests are. So, just
Mhm.
a disclaimer, um, if you're on Book Talk, you're hot. I don't make the
Period.
rules. That's what they say. So, everyone on Book Talk we're hotties, and that's what we do. And that's who we
That's
are,
it.
and that's the guests
That's
that we
it.
have on this show. Hot book
That's
talkers,
it.
which is every book talker. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Last person.
Hmm.
They are from across the pond. And we
Did they
interviewed
give
them
you a
doing.
quote? Or did
No,
they give you a
not that.
or they gave you a shopping recommendation that you
They gave me a
quickly jumped
shopping
on?
yes. Yes. I had so much fun with that person. I didn't realize we were going to have so much fun with them, and they were so
So
fun.
beautiful. So
So
and yeah,
yes.
came to us on a very special day too, which was cool.
Yes,
And I
yes.
did accidentally just tease for anyone who picked it up that there might
Mhm.
be two from across the pond.
Yeah. Can you believe it? I'm sorry. I know
We
that
did.
was
I know we did a
offensive.
couple of shitty accents too throughout the season, so don't be upset with us.
Right. So yes, those are my top 3 people
Mm,
for that's coming up. But I feel I even left some off who I just was like, "Ooh."
I
So,
know.
Ryan, who are your top 3 without naming them?
I know because I almost did while yours while you were doing yours. I was named. Jeez. All right. I'm always sweating up in here. For anyone at home, my this is up in my loft, so it does get hot up here. Okay.
Mhm.
Um, my first will be coming shortly after this episode airs, and it
Mhm.
is someone who was talking about doing a marathon, and someone who has an
Yes.
incredible life outside of book talk, a very
Mhm.
thoughtful life outside of book talk, and someone who
Mhm.
has taken a country by storm, I will say.
Ooh, come on, wordplay. Yes.
Come on, copy editor.
Yes.
That
Yes,
is one
yes.
of my favorite people on book talk, and someone that is just so captivating and so
Mhm.
stunning. The voice, the smile, the face, the thought behind everything that is said.
Yes. Yes.
I
Yes.
like I really have a deep love for that person, and just
Mhm.
am about well ooh, I was gonna say I was gonna sign up for something of theirs, but I'm gonna stop talking and go on to another one. There okay, another guest was one from Canada, and
Yes.
had um now okay, there were well, there might be a couple. This one is this guest is from Canada,
Mhm.
and they are a romance lover and
Mhm.
connoisseur.
Yes.
This person
Yes.
I have such a deep friendship in my head with that it was just like a really amazing moment to talk to them. And um we had a couple technical glitches during like the actual recorded interview piece, but we had some after chat moments
Ooh, which
that
was
we
so
haven't gone
good.
back and watched that footage yet, I don't think, but
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
just my memory of talking to that person, I love them so
Yes.
much, and
Yes.
there were some funny things about some bedside tables that came up, and
Yes. Yes.
just
I'm really, I'm hoping that person can get it together. But I enjoyed
it's
I
seeped into me. I've now taken that mantle. I think there's like 30 books on my nightstand currently,
Oh my God, Ryan.
and my final ooh, this is really hard. I don't know how I can choose because I'm looking
I
at
kn-
it is like one banger,
I,
banger, 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 banger,
I
banger.
thought you were gonna say the other person who owns a
I
bookstore.
could tell that I could tell. Um, oh, but that is I would say that is ooh, beside that in our finale. Ooh,
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 you know what? Because
okay.
our finale episode is gonna.
It's
I think
great.
the girls are gonna be shooketh.
I agree. Uh, um, okay, my last is going to be well, I did accidentally drop that name earlier, but it's someone who owns a bookstore and
Mm-hmm.
one of my deepest loves on this app, um, from Pittsburgh,
Mm-hmm.
and I
Mm-hmm.
just loved the energy, and that was like Maya level energy on that interview. We were And the two of us, again, we
Oh.
were like little giggle guts kids, could not help it.
Mhm.
And I love that. But I mean, as I look through this list, friend, yikes. Uh,
You know
I'm
what?
impressed with
I
us.
want to ask, the listeners to like try to guess in the comments who they think we're talking about. I would love to see who they think we're talking about.
So we each said three, right?
Yes, we
Okay.
said 3.
Ding, ding,
Yes.
ding. Oh,
Ding
that's
ding ding.
so fun. And okay, I'm also excited for our season to progress because we had our premiere party. We're touching base,
Mhm.
just the two of us for a mid-season. We're gonna come together, just the two of us, 3 more times before the end of
Yes.
this season. Bring it around. We're gonna come together for a Halloween episode.
Yes.
I'm freaking out about. I can't wait.
Yes. Yes.
We're in deep discussions and negotiations on costumes, and
Very
meaning
intense
I'm in deep
conversations.
discussions and conversations with myself in my own mind as I'm telling you what we're doing.
Very intense conversations. Again, it
This
wasn't
is
wrong.
heavy business. Um, we'll do a what we're thankful for type
Mhm.
episode, which I think, well, I know we will be recording in person.
Ah! That'll be our first time ever meeting in person, you guys. I'm so excited.
I
I'm
know
so
because, and we can
excited.
clip this out if we don't want to announce yet, but Sierra and Ryan are coming to Y'all Fest
Hey!
2022.
Mm, 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 mm,
Ooh!
mm.
We will be
We in there,
going to
baby.
Charleston, South Carolina, November 11th and
Yes.
12th to see all the authors, Tracy Dion. We hope you're there. And I would like a signed copy of
Please,
Bloodmarked, please and thank you.
please be there. Please be there.
But I'm
Please.
excited for that. I'm super excited for the
I am.
Halloween episode. I cannot
I
stop
am
thinking
too.
about it.
I know. I know. And I need to start thinking about it, even though it is only June.
So close, but so far.
All right, friend. Are we going to do our show and tell now?
Man, this is a supersized episode and I'm into it.
I
I'm so
know.
here for all the I love content and I love stuff.
Yeah.
So this is a hell yeah for me. Yes,
Hmm.
let's show us our stuff.
I
What do you
feel
have
like
for
you should
us?
go first. You've been making me go first this whole time. Let's switch.
Ooh, okay.
Oh yeah, yes,
Okay.
yes. And I
I
know I won't
actually
be able to
have
follow whatever you have. I know I'm not gonna be able to follow what you have, but that's okay. I'm willing to live in that.
I have two things. I have one that is a
Hmm.
book recommendation and one that
Okay.
is not. Which would you like
Oh,
first?
let's go with the book recommendation first. Yes,
The
please.
book recommendation first. So I
Hmm.
have already talked to you about this. This is also one of my favorite creators on this app. I love this person so
Hmm.
much. Um, I have been putting off reading series for the fear of being I can get obsessive and go down a rabbit hole with a single book and I like Google the backstory and then I'll Google like I can't stop myself. I don't know what we've talked, airing all my
Hmm.
mental health problems. So getting into like a full series can feel a little bit like, oh, I've got too many different things on my TBR to read. I don't want to get locked into that. I
Yeah.
picked up The High Mountain Court by A.K. Mulford.
Hmm.
I
Yes.
read this book lightning speed. It is a
Hmm.
high fantasy novel. It is sexy. It
We love
sets up
sexy.
the adventure right off the bat. Okay.
Hmm.
AK uses the pronoun she, they, and represents for us, theys in the book like you wouldn't believe. It was one of the first times I messaged this author to say there's a character and the way that they are described in this book, I felt like normal for one. Like I felt like reading just a gender neutral person in like the most normal, non like pointing it out kind of way. It was just
Yeah.
so perfectly done. The story sets you up on the adventure immediately you're like sold on Remy and Hale. You're going through it is super, super sexy and good. And there are 5 books in the series. A.K. Mulford
Oh,
just got
wow.
picked up. Yeah, the 5
Yeah,
Crowns of
that you were telling
Oakhurst.
me.
Yeah, so A.K. Mulford got picked up. Major publishing deal. Congratulations. So well earned and
Yes.
deserved. Currently, there is The High Mountain Court is book 1. The Witch's
Mhm.
Blade is book 2. So good. Switches up
Yeah.
who we follow, the characters. So I'm not going to spoil who that is. The 3rd book, The Rogue Crown, was supposed to come out in April. And I was a
Mhm.
little upset because I was like, it got
Ooh.
pushed, and we were like, why the hell did it get pushed? A major publishing deal. So now
Wow,
The
that
Rogue
is
Crown will come
amazing.
out in October. And then that character I spoke about is, I believe, the central character of the 4th story, The Evergreen Heir. And I'm not sure if that'll change with the new publishing deal, but
Y-
um, I was scared of fantasy to get back into it. And this was like,
It pulled you in,
oh,
didn't
it
it?
ticked all the boxes. It was phenomenal. And for Game of Thrones fans,
Yes.
it,
Hi.
there's elements that
Okay.
are, I don't want to say the event, okay, but a very dramatic
Oh.
rouge situation,
Ooh.
okay?
Now I'm really mad that my local Barnes and Nobles didn't have it yesterday. Oh no.
Friend, you've got to get it is so effing good. I'm telling you, A.K. Mulford really did it for me with this, and I got a couple of my friends to read it. I've also joined the newsletter because A.K. Mulford has do you like how I cannot just say AK? Either I have to say the full name.
Yeah, it's okay.
But there's novellas as well that follow
Mhm.
each of the characters, like some backstory prior, and there's other cool stuff on AK's site, and you can kind of be one of the street team people, which is awesome. So
I have
big
to read this
fan.
book.
It's
Damn
so
it.
oh, it's so good. Anyhow, that was number one. Oh,
I love Yay. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that
thanks.
very much. Yes.
Good. I
Okay,
look.
next.
That was so good. This is a this is
I'm sorry.
not
I'm very excited.
this is not bookish at all.
That's fine.
And I just want to put that out there. And I think you're gonna
Mhm.
laugh. And I mean, I don't want to say I'm not angling for a sponsorship because if you want to give one out, I will. I'm fully
Yeah.
here.
Yes.
I just bought something and it has fully changed my life. And so
Okay.
I love to share and I feel like I need to
Yes.
share with my friends the thing that has altered my existence, which is my Philips Sonic Care toothbrush. It's a
How has this
Philips.
changed your life, friend? Please, please. Why are you bringing this?
I'm not even not even kidding.
Why are you bringing this to the show and tell? Please
I'm
tell
not
us.
even kidding you. I love teeth.
Sorry.
I don't know. Anyways. So I went to the dentist, just like a normal dentist appointment the other day, and they had these
Mhm.
at the office. And she was like, "I love those Sonic Care toothbrushes. It's incredible. You just hold it at a 45-degree angle, and it brushes your teeth for you. Whatever."
Yeah.
This is like dentist office level mouth clean. Like I'm not gonna tell everybody to like lick my teeth, but I'm telling you, friends, they are slick.
Mhm.
Okay, they are smooth. I feel fresh. It is. I can't believe I brought a toothbrush and I'm airing this out on. But when I'm telling you, I can't stop talking about it with my friends. So Philips Sonic Care toothbrush. If you need a new spokesperson, I just want to say that I feel minty, I feel fresh, I feel slick and
Oh
clean, and this toothbrush has changed my whole life.
my god.
Do you know?
Oh my
Do you?
god.
All right, see, stop laughing through my sponsorship
Oh,
pitch, okay?
I'm sorry.
So I brought a book. Go travel through the 5 crowns of Oakhurst, and then get
Brush your teeth.
into Philips Sonicare. Look, I'm just saying, oral hygiene is really important,
It
and
is.
a fresh mouth. I'm telling you. If anyone's noticed,
I
I've
found
been.
a video on TikTok actually that I've changed my entire routine now. So I
Oh.
I I I gargle with obviously Listerine, but I mix it with peroxide. I do that, and then I floss first. Floss, then I
Mm.
use my water pick, then I gargle,
Gotta have a
then
water
I
pick.
use my tongue scraper, then I brush. So I have a full like
That
I
is a whole
know.
thing. If you
I know
added a
there's a whole.
Philips Sonicare,
You know what? You
we
are
we will be
correct.
eating off your teeth.
You're right. You're right. Let me go get a Philips Sonicare.
Or maybe we'll say it one more time. Philips
Yes.
Sonicare could send us
Mhm.
some.
We would love to sponsor you here on Sierra and Ryan.
Clearly. No, but for real, that is a
100%.
really, and I
Yeah.
think it was only like, I don't know, $100, $95 maybe.
Yeah.
It was great.
I've been hearing a lot of people talk about it, so I believe you. I believe you.
Next level
Uh,
oral health.
this has turned into a dental podcast. Oh, we
Are you saying you did not bring a type of floss or you didn't bring your tongue scraper to show us? What the
I did it.
hell?
I know I didn't come prepared. The nerve of me.
Well,
The nerve of me.
mm.
Okay,
What did you bring us,
mine.
friend?
Well, I'll show you this. I got this from Target yesterday. I've always wanted a very dramatic fan, and it says queer on it.
Ow. Cat,
I
cat, cat, cat,
love this. So
cow.
cute. I'm obsessed with it. It's iridescent. I will be out this summer and having my queer fan with me,
Love it.
giving myself that breeze that I need, you know?
Mm.
But what I am going to share today is this is going to be my first graphic novel that I've ever read. I bought one. I'm going to be
Ooh.
popping my graphic novel cherry. I saw this. I've seen someone Jamila be reading who I love on our
Mm.
TikTok. She talked about how amazing this was. And I was like, well, it's written by N.K. Jemisin. So already I know.
I
I
didn't know
know.
there was
It's
a
written
graphic
by
novel by NK.
and the illustration is by Jamal Campbell and it's called Far Sector. And I flipped through some of the
Ooh.
page. Look at this. Look at how sexy some of this stuff is. Oh yeah, look at her
Oh.
on the back. It is she is hot.
Oh, so it is like full sci-fi.
Full
Wow, that's
sci-fi.
beautiful.
Yes, I know. I spent $30 on this. So, I know
Those
big
pages, I'm sure,
money.
are thick. The quality of
Ooh,
that ink.
okay.
The blackest black of
Okay.
inks, okay?
Yes, okay. Yes, yes. This is my show and tell. I have not read it yet, but I have been wanting to read it for a while. The colors are just so vibrant. Look at oh my god. Oh
Wow.
my god. Very, very sexy. So, and of course, this is the NK's stand page here, so
Wow.
I can't wait. This is my show and tell, you guys. Far Sector by N.K. Jemisin.
That is so
Yes,
good.
I
Does it say
know.
anything about like teasing what the story on the back or anything, or no? Is it just
It says, here we go. The city enduring a booming metropolis at the edge of the universe hasn't experienced a violent crime in generations. The emotion exploit has erased its citizens' full range of feelings, allowing three resident races to overlook their turbulent history and coexist peacefully until now. Rookie Green Lantern sojourner Joe Mullen is still adjusting to her assignment to protect this strange world when a brutal murder rattles its social order, threatening to undo centuries of controversial progress. As the populace rises up against the legacy of the emotion exploit and leaders grapple for power under threat of a new war, Joe must rely on her unique instincts as a Green Lantern and the only human in this sector to solve the crime and guide the city enduring toward a more promising future.
Ooh, it's giving
I
very Minority Report vibes to me. Have
mhm.
you seen that movie
I
before?
I think I've seen it maybe once.
Tom
Maybe
Cruise. It's,
once.
it's super old, but it
Yeah.
was like that pre-crime
Yeah.
thing where there was no crime. How
Yeah.
fascinating crime has
I
been.
can't.
Ooh,
So yes, that is my show and tell.
so good. I didn't even know that existed. I'm excited about that. Cool.
Yeah, don't worry. If it's amazing, which I'm sure it will be, I will rant and rave about it forever.
Woohoo!
So we're gonna. I guess we're gonna go on the fly here with our some. I don't have that many. I only have two that I've written down. I thought I had more, but I don't have them.
I thought I had more rapid
Rapid
fire questions
questions.
too. So
Questions.
we will. So we have been doing our quick wit every episode, and for season 2
Uh-huh.
we're going to switch it up. So today we will rapid fire ask each other 5 questions, and we will
Mhm.
see how they go. And if I'm on, I think I'm just gonna wing it as well. These may
Yeah.
may or may not make it into the final 10 that we put for season 2. And
Mhm.
just to keep everyone on your toes, we might have 2 sets of questions for season 2.
Okay.
Okay. At cc.b.reading, are you ready
Yes.
for some quick wit?
I am.
Who is playing you in your biopic?
Quinta Brunson.
If you could play any character in any movie, what role are you playing?
Ooh. Any character in any movie?
Hmm. Are you Dorothy? Are you 007?
I'm Ursula.
Poor unfortunate souls, honey.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's the laugh though. Hey.
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay.
If you could have one night with any celebrity, who would it be?
I want it to be a fun night. Oh man, this is a hard one, Ryan.
I know, I feel like all of mine require more.
Okay, one night with any celebrity, who would it be? Um, I really like Trevor Noah. I would love to have a conversation with him. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
What is your superpower?
This is gonna sound kind of cheesy, but I think my superpower is making people laugh with my candor and my honesty. So I think that's my superpower.
Yes, Candor Queen, this is true.
Mhm.
Is that how many have I asked you? 3? I'm
I
on.
think that was, yeah, that was four. That was
Oh, that was
four.
number 4. Oh, good. Okay,
Yeah,
final.
yeah. Okay.
My final one.
Yes, yes, yes.
If you know what? Let's make it controversial. Let's end
Oh
it like my
shit.
friend would want.
Oh
What is
yes.
your biggest book talk pet peeve?
Reader follow party. I hate it. I hate it so much.
It's stupid.
It's very stupid. I'm sorry, y'all. It doesn't get you followers.
Okay. All right. Hey, this is a working session. So
Okay. I know, right? Right. We're working on it. We're working on it. All right. Ryan at Rye_Brary. Are you ready
Mhm.
for some quick wit?
I am.
You're stuck on an island with one book, one album, one movie. Which of all three are you bringing?
I am bringing Ever After, the movie,
Mm-hmm.
proudly. I have no shame. She's also on my shelf. Okay. Danielle de
Mm-hmm.
Barbarac is my forever. I am bringing. Ooh. Ooh, the album is hard for me. That is a tough one. I have 3 in my mind. Um, okay, I can. Ooh. Okay, wait. What was the other one? I just gave you a
You gave me a movie. You need me. I
shit.
need an album and one book. I know.
I would take The Count of Monte Cristo if I'm stuck on an island.
Okay.
That is my favorite book of all time. I
Mhm.
recently found out Alexander Dumas is the descendant of Thomas Alexander Dumas, who was this
Mhm.
brilliant half black general. Read The Black
Mhm.
Count, and you will find that all
Mhm.
of those stories are based on him. And it is like escape. So I would read that and figure out. how I was getting my ass to the treasure
Oh,
and showing back up in a
yes.
cape, ready to kill everyone. Oh,
I love it.
unalive everyone. Um, and my album
Yeah.
one, I can only have one.
You can only have one. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules. I mean, I do, but hmm
Oof, that is painful. And you know, I like it,
I
everything in my body wants to just name the three right off so everyone just knows. But I'm
nope,
shit.
just one, Ryan, because I know how you can get one. This is a firm decision. You're stuck on this island with this one album. This is real. This is hard work.
I'm gonna take Songs in the Key of Life by Stevie Wonder.
Wow, that's a good one. That's a good one to be stuck with.
That was really
All
hard for
right,
me. I love you, Whitney
I
Houston. I wanted
know.
to pick The Bodyguard. Okay, sorry.
I'm surprised you didn't. I'm surprised you didn't.
You know why? Because I felt like I would need a little bit more groove if I'm on the
hmm
island. And, you know, we've got Queen of the Night and there's some good ones, but then, you know,
hmm
we also have like Jesus Loves Me. So,
Right.
you know.
All right, here we go. Next
Shit, that
question.
was only one. Dang!
I know. Yes, yes.
Okay.
A show you would love to be an extra on.
I refuse. I am a lead actor or nothing. Just
No, you're an extra here. You are an extra here.
an extra, an extra, an extra. I would want to be an extra on something that I could be dressed up in. I was almost an extra in the Hunger Games Catching Fire.
Ooh.
I got the email to come, but I told them, this is so funny. I told them that I had housing in
Mhm.
Atlanta because my aunt
Ye-
lives there. I was in Annapolis,
Yeah.
Maryland. And so they're like, we are choosing you to be a model in the Capitol. And they were like, put all this shit on
Wow.
me or whatever. But I had to show up at 6 a.m. for the call time in Atlanta. And I was like,
Damn.
I'm like 12 hours away or whatever. And so there was like
Oh.
no flight, no driving would have gotten me there in time.
No
So
time.
I
Yeah.
missed out.
Oh.
So m- I'm trying to think of what outfit I would want to wear. Like
We're no, just a show you would love to be an extra on. That's it. A show or a movie. I'll give you a movie. I can give you a movie.
I think Bridgerton seems like a fun show to be an extra on. Those party scenes, that all of it
hmm
seems like intrigue and fun. And I would be, yeah,
Yeah,
I would like that. And I could
that's a
probably have a
good
cane.
answer. Yeah. Ooh, come on with the cane. I love it. Okay. Question 3. You can go back in time and prevent any book from ever being written. What book are you choosing?
The Bible.
Damn, friend, you didn't even have to think about it.
I didn't know. You know what? I read, and we talked a little bit about with a different guest. I read
hmm
Caesar's Messiah back
hmm
in the start of 2020. I was going down a history funnel, and then I got to ancient history, and then I got to religions and the creation of Christianity and all of those kind of things. And so, if you've ever read Caesar's Messiah, I don't want to, anyone who's religious, I love you and love your beliefs and all those things. I personally went on a history journey and found
hmm
so many things, and it's a very insane story of how that work came about. If you look up
hmm
Josephus and typology, and it's a deep hole, but yes, I would take it away and say stop being so selfish and oppressive.
Okay. I love it. I love
Don't
it.
cancel us. I will
Philip
love the
Stuck.
Bible if Sonic if Philip Sonic Hair Toothbrush wants me to.
Oh
I will do
God.
anything
Okay.
for a
Okay. Okay.
sponsorship, okay? Just kidding.
All right. Oh my God.
Sorry, I don't know how I thought that I was going to be able to do a quick wit. This is why I asked the
It's
questions.
okay. It's okay. All right. Question 4. You get to sing karaoke with your favorite singer, dead or alive. Who are you singing with? What are you singing?
Why are you doing this to me again? It's the same two that I'm struggling with. I'm
You only get to pick one.
I'm singing I'm singing "Run to You" with Whitney Houston,
Absolutely.
and she's taking the harmony.
Absolutely. Oh, oh.
I love you, Whitney. I do. She's right here too.
Okay.
That's national anthem Whitney.
Oh my God. All right. Last question. Last question. Okay. Well, I'm going to steal yours. What's your unpopular book talk opinion?
Hmm. I feel like I have a lot of them. But I feel like it's pretty like situational. So it'll come up, and I'll be like, ugh. Then I can't. I'm short at, like, memory. I guess short term memory is not great on me. So, what don't I like on? I think kind of the same. I don't like when people talk about. Oh, that is actually. I will say that. Okay, yours was read or follow party. Mine is anyone
Hmm.
saying I've been shadow banned.
Oh,
I
that's a
have
good
I
one.
got to be truthful, and not that I don't think that there's some kind of algorithm cycle or whatever, but I have also had the swings of where I've had 300,000 views and then I've had 100 views or whatever. I have never thought like, "Oh, TikTok is banned. They are censoring me and hiding me or something." I literally just thought someone else is talking about more relative topical stuff, or it's honestly just based on what someone else is liking on their For You page. So I might just not have hit any of the things, and
Hmm.
eventually, like in 5 videos, you'll get, not everything is a banger. Not every song you put
Right.
out is a number one. So
Hmm.
that, to me, and it also makes me feel like people are making the content for the views, and it's
Hmm.
hard to say that without saying on the caveat, well, that views and the likes and the stuff does make a difference when people are trying to get sponsorships and they're trying to make this a career and it's their livelihood. So
Hmm.
I want to be sensitive. Please don't be upset with me, gosh,
You want me
but
to say it, friend?
say it.
Sometimes your shit sucks. Sorry.
Yeah, and
Sometimes what you make isn't that good. You're not being shadow banned. You need to make better content. Okay. Ah! Is that the shade that we
the shade the shade is knee deep for the whole rest of this episode. Y'all are whack as fuck. Just kidding. They're gonna
bring
start
out the
reporting my
toothbrush?
shit.
It's a time to bring out the toothbrush. Philip Sonic hair.
Right. Clean your ass up. Anyways.
That was a good. We did
Ah.
good, Fred. I think we
Wait,
did
there was one
good.
question of yours that I feel like you should answer. What was the one that? Oh,
I
okay. I want your book, your movie, and your song
damn
or
it.
your
I was
album.
hoping I could.
No, you
I
will
thought I
not.
was hoping I could
That's
get away from this.
that's a good one.
I
Book,
know, right?
movie,
That
and
was
album.
boom.
Hmm.
Yes. Okay. My book. I'm taking. I'm taking. Oh shit. That's a good question.
I knew
I
it.
was gonna
I
say,
heard what you were gonna start saying.
but I don't think I want to take that. I don't think I want to take it.
Okay.
I don't think that is something I would want to read over and over again if
Mm.
I'm on an island,
But it
right?
could be, keeping you looking up to the sky for any things falling down that might be
I
rescues.
think I think I think I would actually damn. That is a good question.
You
That's a
wrote it.
good question. I know. My God, what was I thinking?
I don't know, friend.
You know what I'm glad I'm gonna take The City We Became by N.K.
Oh,
Jemisin.
great.
I'm gonna take it because I feel like I'll read it enough where I can pick up things that I missed in other periods. All right.
Yeah,
So that'll be my book.
very good.
My movie, I'm taking Thor Ragnarok. I
Oh, I could watch that over and over too. That is a really good, sexy, the cast. That is a good
yes.
freaking movie. I
Yes.
love Taika
Yes.
Waititi is so talented as a
He's very
creative.
talented.
I
Yes.
cannot
Yes,
wait.
he
He's
is.
going to do a Star Wars movie.
Is he?
It's going to be, we saw the
I
logo,
know
which
from
was
you.
like very different for Star Wars. So
Mm-hmm.
keep an eye out, friend.
Okay.
Oh, that's
And
good.
then for my album, Oh man. I'm gonna take there's an album that I enjoy that I think is I think it's enough to just kind of get me I don't know, but the again it's gonna be my favorite art one of my favorite artists, Chromeo. The album is called White Women and it's
You're taking
funky. They
white
have
women with you on the island?
man. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
NK Jemison would like to have some words, okay?
I know. I know. I know. I'm
The
not,
city we
I want
became
to
has some major
I
words.
I know, I know. But
Just kidding.
listen, the White Women is enough. The album itself is called White Women, but it has enough that it'll keep me in high spirits. So that
Mm,
is why I'm taking Chromeo's White Women album.
so good. So good.
Yes.
Okay, now here's the real question.
Yes.
Are you getting off the island? Or are you making it Robinson Crusoe your home?
I just don't think I have the ability to get off the island. So I'm probably stuck. I'm That's my new home now. I'm on a diet of coconut and fish. Um
Yum.
yeah, yum. Yum indeed. Yum indeed. So I think I'm stuck on the island. Are you stuck on the island? Or are you're getting off. You would get off that island.
I would get off the well, first of all, I would probably set every plan, and I'm such a psychopath that never like my wheels always are going. So I would probably make the message in the sand first.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Start plotting to see if I could make some kind of boat to see my adjacent islandry. Okay. And then, yeah,
Mhm.
but I would also probably be bossy because Virgo and would be telling y'all back at the thing, okay, start tying these twines together to make our roof while I'm over here peeing this message in the sand or pooping a message in the sand or whatever I had got to do. I'll do it.
Yeah, you're definitely getting off the island. I'm stuck. I'm in there. That's my new lifestyle.
I will come
I've
rescue you from the. I will be
Thank you.
paratrooping
Yes.
in with the sequel to The City We Became. I'm here.
I'm like, "Oh my god, thank you so much." Cuz I know everything about this book. I can now recite it
That is a
from
book that I do think I need to go back and read that a second time because there's so much about the
Mhm.
boroughs that
Yeah.
I need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, I was
Yeah.
confusing Long Island and Staten Island, so I got issues.
All right, friend. This is almost a 2-hour episode.
Well, are you shocked? I'm not.
I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked at all. I'm not shocked at
This will
all.
be a pause and take a pee break in the middle, okay, and then come back and finish the rest of the episode.
For sure. Have yourself a meal. Go make a meal.
This is a full 2 hour chat fest with C and Rye.
Mhm.
We've loved it. It's been we've
Yes,
covered a lot of stuff.
we
Any final
did. This was
thoughts
a
on as we look towards the second half of our season?
My final thoughts are for the listeners to be prepared to be shocked, to be engaged with the people who we have coming up, prepared to cry, hmm prepared to laugh, prepared to just have your mind blown. That is my What are my final thoughts? What are your final thoughts, friend?
I think you summed it up for the listeners. Perfect. I'm going to say
Mm,
to the guests,
mm,
this has been the coolest, most fun experience. The fact that I've gotten to do it with you has just been icing on the cake. It's been amazing. I have had the best time, and during a time where it's like work is changing and going back to traveling, and
mhm.
life is there's been so much shit going on in the world, and the United States is like just one thing after another. So having these weekends with these incredible people, and like I said earlier, now getting to scroll through TikTok and smiling so much deeper just because I'm like, that's my real friend. Like this is
Yes.
some deep shit. So to all of our guests that have already aired and that have about to be air, or that have aired and that will air, Lord jeez, we love you and we're so grateful, and I cannot wait for people to see your stories because they are
Yes.
awesome.
Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Well, with that being said,
We
thank you
did it.
guys. We did it. We got through our mid-season episode. Yeah.
Mid-season. Yeah.
Mid-season. Yeah. Yeah. Mid-season episode.
Yeah.
Please continue watching. Remember, we are on TikTok at sierra.and.ryan. And we're also on YouTube at sierra.and.ryan.talktok. And you can listen to us on Spotify, SoundCloud, and Apple Podcasts.
Absolutely.
Leave us a review.
Yes.
Please subscribe.
We want 5 stars. We want comments.
Show your love.
Please do.
Show your love.